News from across the states, 4 p.m. And our major news at 6 p.m. Citizen FM 93.7. Always precise in news broadcast.
We teach girls shame. Close your legs, cover yourself. We make them feel as though by being born female, they're already guilty of something.
So I think right now we have the chance to be heard, and that's why we're doing it. We're all doing it because we're asking to try and elicit change.
No woman should sit down and allow a man to speak about her reproductive rights.
But it is about opening spaces for other women and not to be seen as token, and that because I'm a woman, I'm only speaking about women at the table. No, I'm speaking about side of the table that is empty and that women have to be there. So
I want us to leave this world better than we found it. And how I choose to affect change is by speaking up, by being the first, and by being the dominant.
Over 4 billion of the world's population are girls and women, also faced with challenges that affect our world and contributing solutions to them. Let's have conversations and get some answers to them through their eyes and voices. Tune in to Perspectives, where we discuss important issues ranging from climate change, politics, health, the economy, and lifestyle on Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. Weekdays from midday. Perspectives. Conversations that matter.
Investigations, special reports, analysis, and breaking news. Premium Times, a leading multimedia news platform, brings to you every minute stories that helps you make informed decisions and hold public officials, individuals, and organizations accountable. We have cartoons, videos, podcasts, and other interesting content for your delight. For timely update on politics, entertainment, sport, and business, visit our website on www.premiumtimesng.com and follow us on all our social media platforms. Don't miss out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Citizen at Sunset on Citizen FM 93.7. Is the fun-packed radio show you heard about. Did you miss any one of our programming today? Join me, Didi, from the Citizen Pot when we run through our programs from sunrise. Stay abreast, get informed on news roundup. It even gets better. Do you think you know Nigeria? Answer 3 questions correctly and be one of our daily winners on Quizzes. It is the full package. Let's take you back, way back on African Vibes. Africa. Let's celebrate the African people, the rich cultures across borders, the languages, the good food, and wealth of excellence on African Vibes. Join me every Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. It is on Citizen FM 93.7.
Let's celebrate the African people, rich cultures across borders, the languages, good food, and wealth of excellence on African Vibes. Exclusive on Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja.
Hold on to your chairs, folks, for here they are.
Let's take you back, way back. Let's celebrate the African people, culture, rich heritage, and wealth of excellence on African Vibes.
It's the Citizen Show with Didi.
it's a good time to say welcome. Welcome on the show. It is Super Citizen at Sunset, and I am Didi. Guess what? It is time for us to rock and roll until 7 p.m. How's your day coming so far? You're listening to Citizen FM 93.7. I want to believe it's been a great day so far. In Nigeria, I don't know. It seems like a lot of people forgot that it is March 1. And usually we tell people a lot of Happy New Month, Happy New Month, Happy New Month. But I didn't hear as much Happy New Month as I heard in February, January, and other months. So like everyone got so involved in politics, electioneering, what's been happening in the country, the voting, the collation, the announcement of results. I dare say this is one of the biggest stories out of Africa for 2023. Yes, everyone is talking about it. International community, other African countries, Nigeria itself, the populace, everybody is talking about presidential elections 2023 with very little attention. Well, it's not like no one is paying attention, but of course, in comparison to the presidential election, you would know that the National Assembly elections hold no candles to the presidential election. The presidential election has been topic of debate across platforms, social media, mainstream media, television, radio stations. We've been going on and on and on and on and on and on and on about it. But we know for sure that some things are a given. For instance, INEC has declared Tinubu as winner of the presidential elections. Nothing you can do about it. INEC has presented certificates of return to Tinubu and Shetima. That happened about an hour ago or less at the International Conference Center, where it was used as the National Collation Center. And of course, we also are aware that the National Collation Center has been shut down until the next 4 years. That's when we'll be doing another collation. That's presidential elections results collation. Yeah, that. So we know that for March 11, the focus will shift to states collation centers across Nigeria. We'll be looking at what Rex have for us and all of that. It's going to be panning out because March 11 is going to be state governorship elections as well as state houses of assembly elections across Nigeria. That's the next one. That's the one you can do anything about it now. So if you're supporting a political party, it's another time to go make your statement using your vote. 5:12 p.m. That's what the time is. Between now and bottom of the hour, 5:30, I'll be telling you a few interesting information about the dates. That is March 1. March 1. Just yesterday we were saying Happy New Year. Guess what? It's another month again. It's the third month of the year, the number 3 month of the year. I hope you're counting down. I hope you know that no time is waiting for no man. It's not waiting for you. It's not waiting for me. It's not waiting for anyone. Have you gone over your resolutions for the year? Are there things you've checked? Are you keeping yourself in check? Are you, asking yourself vital questions? No, it is no longer January. No, it's no longer February. It is March now. So you need to just be conscious so that time does not swallow you up. It doesn't. Anyway, it's been an interesting time on Citizen FM 93.7. I'll also be giving you a rundown of what we've been doing here on the station. So far, so good. It has been a great day. Yes, we always begin as typical of us, Super Citizen at sunrise, 6:30 a.m. thereabouts, until 9. Before that, it's Daybreak Africa. We bring you that from Voice of America. Then we begin official programming here at 6:30. Ezemwa was on ground today to hold it down, and that happened until 9. Between 9 and 10 a.m. we bring you Sunny Side of Sports. Then at 10, Insight. Today, it was a pretty intense conversation. Politics, right? The elections, what has happened, what is to come next, what are the expectations? In fact, how are people feeling right now? I know if you throw the phone lines open, somebody has something to say. But the truth of the matter is, it is done. The president won with about 30-something% of the total votes counted. Yeah, it's one of the very few times in Nigeria where we're seeing that the president-elect did not win with over 50% margin. It was so tiny. It was really, really small, right? So that's something. That's something. It just means that everyone now knows that they need to begin to pay attention. You just can't decide that, oh yeah, it's for me, and then you think you can just take it. It was a pretty stiff competition. Yeah, it was. And I hope that we keep up the pace, and I hope that we do not lose hope, and I hope we do not lose faith, because a lot of people are, beginning to say stuff. Oh no, I'm not voting again. Nigeria disappointed. Listen, it's a process. Okay? Calm down. Every little thing is gonna be alright. I'll be telling you all of that. But that would be from 5:30 until 6. News from around Africa as well. What's happening right now? We're hearing information that the United States has increased military support for Somalia against Al-Shabaab. Something like what they were trying to do for Nigeria during the heydays of Boko Haram. Now with Somalia fighting against Al-Shabaab, and U.S. is saying that, they're going to be increasing military support. But of course, you're going to be hearing things like, are you sure? Is it really true? I hope they don't have any hidden agenda, because these people, they always have hidden motives when they want to help African countries. And a lot of anyway, I'll be telling you more about that. Okay. And then there's this thing going on about ban on TikTok from different countries. Yeah, TikTok, the app, the social media platform, the one that is the rave of the moment. Everybody's making a fuss of TikTok. Anyway, I'll be telling you about countries that have banned TikTok across, especially in recent times. Okay. All right. So let's get started with today. The international days today. International days we're marking today. It is Ideas Month. Yes, you know how they say innovations begin with an idea? Yeah, all innovations begin with an idea. So it's a day you could pay more attention to thoughts that are coming to you, write them down. All right. Sometimes this thing comes, you don't take them seriously, and they just fly away. They come to you, they come to other people, and only people who actually take them down and run with them would make the best of them. So it's Ideas Month, okay? Grab your papers and biro. Do not forget. And if you're the kind of person who always create notes on their phones, I think it's a great time to begin to pay attention to the ideas that hit you. You never know which one will catch fire. I mean, like you can run with. All right. Yeah. Today, the rest of the world join in the Romanian celebration that is used to express friendship, appreciation, respect, and love. It is called International Matisa Day. It is International Women of Color Day as well. Yeah, celebrating unity in diversity, International Women of Color. And it's not just about African women alone. Yeah, it is about any woman who is not exactly white. It could be brown skin, what's it called? Yellow bones. The different colors these days. If you do further research on it, you'll be amazed at the colors you would find, different shades, right? Anyway, so the idea is just to celebrate diverse women of colors, their contributions, their traditions, acknowledging that they matter. We value them, we value their works and their contributions. That's the idea of the day. Minnesota in USA, Star of the North. It's celebrated today in style and artistic fashion. Hey, Sage, is your name Sage? Are you listening to me right now? It's your day, so cheers to you. Public Risk Management Awareness Day it is as well. So all professionals are equally important, and it's just important that we join to celebrate those in public risk management. Never heard of it? Then you should pay more attention. Refired, not retired day. See, there's swag and vibe to everything these days. Okay, you're retired. You're not. It's not like the world has come to an end. There are lots of other things that you could do. So instead of saying you're retired, you could just say you're refired. You could rechannel your energy to other things. So you could spice up your retirement plan by getting refired and chasing new adventures, chasing that dream that you could have chased a long time ago, but maybe you were so engrossed in other things. You were pursuing life, career, family, everything else took your attention. So you could be knitting, for instance, or even playing an instrument or learning something off of the internet. Just something to spice you up. So it's refired but not retired day it is as well. Stop bad service day. You render bad services, please stop it. It is World Civil Defense Day as well. Remember the news at 5 p.m.? That's some news on the hour at 5. Yeah, we saw something like that, okay? Where the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps said that over 546 suspects have been arrested and 51 convicted for various crimes from January 2022 until date. That's like 14 months actually. 15 months thereabouts. Yeah, so they made that announcement at the World Civil Defense Day marking that happened in Abuja earlier today. World Compliments Day. Vocalize your positive thoughts and watch them light up a room. See somebody, pay nice compliments, tell them how beautiful they look. You never know how important your very, very kind words could be to someone. Alrighty, what do we have now? Zero discrimination day it is as well. Eliminating discrimination means that everyone needs to be on the same page. Doesn't matter what the color of your skin is. What matters is that you're human. When anyone is caught, it is still the red blood that would flow through. Right? Correct? So those are just a few of the international events today, worthy of mention. Yeah. What did I miss? I don't think I missed out anything. So next lap now, I'm bringing you today in history. Stay with us. It is an FM 93.7.
Hello, Abuja. You are listening to 93.7 Citizen FM, the latest radio station based in Nigeria's capital. Our station seeks to broadcast a broad mix of culture and views with priority given to development programming to enable residents share ideas and opinions, music and drama. At Citizen FM, we believe in progressive talk and solution-driven conversation. Our aim is to build a united Nigeria by bringing people of diverse culture together through communication. Enjoy listening to 93.7 Citizen FM. We are more than just a radio station. We are a part of your life.
Citizen FM 93.7, 5:22 p.m. How much more time do we have? Just a bit. That's on this first segment of the show before we, switch on to the next thing, which is headlines, news roundup at this time. What's happening in Nigeria? What's happening across Africa, in fact? You ever been to a national park before? Anyone at all? None? My God. Anyway, it was on this day, a very long time ago, that the very first world's national park was established. Yellowstone National Park, situated in the western United States and designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, was established by the U.S. Congress as the country's and the world's first national park on this day in 1872. 1872. Long time ago, long time ago. Just a few people worthy of mention birthdays today. Justin Bieber, it's his birthday today. Lupita Nyong'o, the Kenyan actress, is her birthday today. Ron Howard, an American filmmaker and actor, happy birthday to you. Spanish actor Javier Bardem, happy birthday. The president of Lithuania, It's her birthday today. She was born on this day, March 1, 1956. She's aged 67 years. Okay, so you may have heard about the Peace Corps, I'm assuming. Yeah, you must have. I mean, isn't it you again? So the Peace Corps was established on this day by U.S. President at the time, John Kennedy, by means of his Peace Corps Act. And that happened on this day in 1961, just a year after Nigeria gained independence. A lot was going on during the 60s, you know. In 1936, after 5 years of construction, the Hoover Dam on the Colorado River at the Arizona-Nevada border was completed. It is the highest concrete arch dam in the U.S., just in case you don't know. Now let's bring it back to Africa, shall we? Okie dokie. Walvis Bay is handed over to Namibia, and that happened on this day in 1994. Walvis Bay was not exactly, it did not exactly belong to Namibia, but a lot went down and they had to just hand over the area to Namibia. So it is officially Namibia's right now. Archibald Gumede, who was former president of the United Democratic Front, was born on this day in his name Pietermaritzburg. Well, I was just kidding. Yeah, Pietermaritzburg. Idi Amin Dada. He released Americans that were held hostage in Uganda on this day, March 1, 1977. Maybe the last will be taken for today. Chief Buthelezi considered registering the IFP for April 1994 elections. That consideration was birthed on this day in 1994. South Africa's jazz singer, one of the best, Letambulu, wife of the legendary musician Cypher Semenya. They've been happily married for more than half a century now, and after 54 years together, the music giants are still as in love as ever. I saw a video of them. When was this? I think late last year, thereabouts. I saw a video of them together doing Teenage Love Affair. I'm like, see these people, you don't want to get old. Oh, it was so beautiful to watch, by the way. It is Citizen FM 93.7. It is time for News Roundup today. What is happening across Nigeria at this time? I think we'll begin with Nigeria. Then we will be entering other parts of Africa. What is happening across Africa on this day, March 1, 2023? But before I get started, thank you for your messages. I see some of them. Good afternoon. Happy New Month. Happy New President. There's a thing like that now. Nigerians. There is a thing like Happy New President-elect. Really? Okay. Happy New President-elect to you too. I hope you have cash. Listen. Nobody should call me out. Just leave me and my shame alone. Don't ask me questions, I cannot answer in public. What do you mean? You hope I have cash. What? Are you trying to attack me or something? What? Just leave it at Happy New Month. Let's just do this Happy New Month thingy and leave it at that. Thank you very much for your anticipated cooperation. Welcome to the mic. I am listening. Patrick from New Cairo sent that in. Oh, wait, okay, let me be humble. I'm sorry. I didn't answer the question correctly. The one you asked about me having cash. I don't know, maybe you wanted to send me some and I just jinxed it. Sorry. I take that back. So to politely answer you, no, I don't. You want to do something about it? People have connections these days, so people have connections. You never can tell. Maybe they just want to send me a little something and I just spoilt it. Well, sorry, don't be angry. No, I don't have cash. My address is not very difficult to locate. It is 4th floor. 4th floor, Citizen FM, Labour House. Okay? Please, you have to find me something I don't know. Cash is like hot cake now. See, people can't be zillionaires in their accounts. You see that cash? It hurt me real bad the other day when I wanted to buy mangoes and I couldn't because the woman, she was looking at me like, well, are you going to give me money or not? If you don't have cash, please pass. I'm busy. And it was like 400 naira. I didn't have 400 naira in my wallet at the time. This man carried a mango and left too. And I was just looking. Fresh stuff like this that I wanted to buy. Very painful situation. So when it comes to cash conversations, I'm a little touchy, Yeah. The times when you want to buy 100 naira water, 100 naira bottle water. And this will just tell you point blank, oh no transfers. Cash or nothing. So painful. We're going through a lot. But of course, we are a little, concerned or focused on the elections. A lot of people stopped talking about it. A lot of people stopped talking about the cash scarcity because we had bigger fish to fry. The presidential elections, which is come and gone, thankfully. A president has been announced, a president-elect, until official handover ceremony. My God. Did you listen to the speech of the president-elect, Bola Tinubu of the APC? It was really touching, though. I can't wait for the handover speech. Something in the line of, I am profoundly humbled to serve as the 16th president of our beloved country. This is a shining moment in the life of any man and an affirmation of our democratic existence. I take this opportunity to appeal to my fellow contestants to let us team up together. It is the only nation we have. It is one country and we must build together. Those are some of the things he said. He particularly thanked those who participated in the elections. He even mentioned articulated, obedience, Batified, and Kwankwasia supporters, all of them. And of course, they have received their letters today. The certificates of return, rather. I was watching earlier. It was a pretty sight. And the fact that, you see, I think, what's it called now? Victory always has company? Yeah, Victory has company, and then there's a misery-loving company too. But I'm talking about the Victory part. You need to see the way everybody was farming. Like, oh my God! Social media, everybody, it should be calming down. It should be calming down. Anyway, so they got their certificates of return. When I say they, I'm talking about the president-elect and the vice president-elect. That went down earlier today. Just a few... Is it an hour yet? Well, if it's an hour, then maybe it's just about an hour ago, thereabouts. The presentation of the certificate of return was done by the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, the International Conference Center. Congratulations. Anyway, so as the president-elect was accepting his certificate of return, he reiterated his commitment to the youths and he promised to work to make Nigeria better. Stay with us on the news at 6. I'll be bringing you more information on that. That's on the major bulletin. Did you know that Vice President Yemi Osinbajo was there? I saw him. Senate President Ahmed Lawal, who was there too. If I granted an interview talking about how that the times ahead were going to be very good. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, Ekiti State Governor, former Ekiti State Governor, Kayode Fayemi, and a host of other dignitaries were there. And of course, talk about the crowd. Talk about the crowd, man. It was wild. But congratulations once again to the winners and the supporters of the party and the individual who ran for president and now is president-elect of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So I said how I was looking at your messages, right? Sorry. Luseba, I've never really heard your voice. I really would like you to call me one day so I'd hear your voice. You send me messages, but you never call in. Luseba sent in a message. She said, welcome back. But wait, you guys know that I was on air on Monday and Tuesday, right? It's not like I went on break. I was around. I've been around, man. Just not on the evening shift. Yeah, not just the evening show. I did the morning show on Monday. I also did it on Tuesday. So this one, everybody is saying welcome back. Patrick's message earlier said welcome back. Luceba's message also says welcome back. I'm around, though. I'm here. I've been here. I didn't go nowhere. But it's good to know that you guys are, paying attention and listening. It was Ezemo. Shout out to Ezemo who held it down for Monday and Tuesday on the evening show on Super Citizen at Sunset. brought in some facts about Africa that I was dazed, talking about how that, the fish expedition first happened in Nigeria about 90,000 years ago. Talk about arithmetics in Africa. So, I'm like, wow, yeah, cool stuff. I like it. It was really good listening from the other side, just being a listener and not being the presenter. It was really good. We should do this again. I'll see what I can pull next time. He wouldn't know. I'll just tell him something and have him do it another time and then me listen again. What do you think, right? Okay, sorry, Laseba, I haven't read your message. Welcome back, Didi. I hope you're doing well. Congratulations to Nigeria's new president, and I hope that Nigeria gets the change that she deserves. That's a prayer. We're really praying, so thank you very much. Adamu sent in a message. Hi, Adamu, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us today. He said, I'm listening. Yeah, congratulations to the president-elect. We wish him all the best. Nigeria should unite. Our enemy is not an individual. Our enemy is poverty and sufferings of the people. Let us join hands to fight the common enemy. Well said. Well said. Truth talk there. Truth talk. Alrighty, people. You can also call me up. Okay, sorry. The phone lines have not been. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I just got it done. The numbers you can call 0903 22 29 797. Yeah, you can talk to me. It's a great day in Nigeria. My God, pretty intense. But yeah, you know the rules. Keep it civil. 0903 22 29 797. You can also send your WhatsApp message. You've been listening, right? And I was talking about people sending in their messages. Yeah, they send them in via WhatsApp. You can also send in your messages via the same platform on WhatsApp. Pardon me, I'll take it again. 0818 22 22 205. Sending your messages to that number, or you can also call that number. Yeah, whichever one is okay by you. Or 0818 22 22 206. Those are the numbers you can call tonight. Let's see other matters going on in Nigeria at this time. What's happening, Nigeria? So we're hearing that Reps Majority Leader Doguwa has been arrested over murder allegations. He's accused of killing 3 individuals and attacking INEC office in his constituency. Wow. It's crazy, right? Full name Alhassan Ado Doguwa. He's been arrested by the police. Investigate. Something about this information just hits me like boom. I remember the day I read about the arrest of Ike Ekweremadu in the UK and how that he was facing organ harvesting charges, and I'm like, what? No, this is not true. Until the story began to take shape, and then it began to make sense eventually, and they were like, oh, it's not like he really just took somebody to go and harvest organ for ritual purpose. His child was actually unwell, and that's the whole development during the period. So this story about the majority leader of the House of Representatives being arrested, on charges of murder. There's a killing of 3 individuals particularly. I'm also hoping to get further flesh on the story. I need to see further flesh on the skeleton. It's just sketchy right now. We just know that he's been arrested, and that's what it is right now. Anyway, he represents Doguwa Tudunwada Federal Constituency of Kano State and is a member of the ruling All Progressives Congress. Police authorities confirmed the arrest today, stating that Doguwa was apprehended at the Malam Aminu Kano International Airport. Now, according to reports, the lawmaker is suspected of leading an attack on INEC office in his constituency, which resulted in the death of 6 people. And it was also alleged that the INEC official declared Doguwa the winner of the election at gunpoint. Anyway, as I said, we're really looking forward to more flesh to the story. And as they unfold, we'll be bringing you up to speed with them on Citizen FM 93.7. So stay with us. ADC disowns PDP and Labour Party, says they are not opposed to INEC or to Tinubu. They just want a better Nigeria. The African Democratic Party. I'm trying to remember the name of the party that adopted Labour Party as their presidential candidate just at the 11th minute. Thereabout. Anyway. So, ADC, they are saying very categorically at this time, please leave us out. Leave us out of your fight with INEC. Talking to Labour Party and the People's Democratic Party. You know that there have been accusations flying around, right? Electoral body, they said this was unfair process, and there has been a lot going on. Anyway, but the loudest of the cry is that the entire process was flawed because there was no display of results and all of that. Agents even walked away. They walked out on the collation center while the presidential results were still being declared. You remember that? Anyway, so the leaders of the two parties, including the PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar, they called for the suspension of the collation of results and the resignation of INEC boss during the time. But ADC now, they're saying, please, no, we don't want to be a part of it. We don't want to be a part of that fight. We're not among. It was the Board of Trustees chairperson, Patricia Akwashiki, who signed that statement. It also asked the two parties to delist its name from those that are partaking in the fight against INEC. Please, we're not among. Again, we're not among. For you today, trying to tweet. Have you tried to use Twitter today? For a few hours it was I don't know, has it been restored? I'm gonna have to check. I'm not sure I went back because it was so difficult. It was just really difficult. Outrage. Like, oh my God, what's going on? Twitter. But you know these things. At times when they just shut down for one reason or the other, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're never coming back again. Instagram has had its moment. WhatsApp has had its moment. Even Facebook. There was a time when all three of them had their moment. The Zuckerberg, the Meta people. That's Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. They had one time it was nearly impossible to access them. So it was about 368 million Twitter users, that cried out today and said, what is going on? It just shut down. Anyway, I hope you know that Twitter also laid off about 200 staff members as part of its latest round of job cuts. Well, according to the report by New York Times, the job cut took place on Saturday night and impacted product managers, data scientists, and engineers who worked on machine learning and site reliability. So it was this team that helped to keep Twitter's various features online. So once they got fired, of course, naturally, their jobs suffered. And so the thing had to shut down for a bit. The number of outages reported for the social media site spiked around 3:30 p.m. and grew rapidly for about an hour or so. At first, users were unable to tweet, and then they were even unable to search for other people's profiles or even search the platform generally. Timeline on the homepage was not even visible for most people. It was different reports from different places. Users could see the following messages on the homepage. They could see things like, welcome to Twitter. This is the best place to see what's happening in your world. Find some people and topics to follow for now. And that was it. They just didn't see anything again beyond that welcome note or welcome speech. Now, soon after the outage, there was a hashtag that was trending, Twitter down. It started trending really fast. Users reporting outages and posting screenshots of the messages that that was displayed on the homepage of their accounts. And of course, somebody asking was like, is it down again? Is it my usual vibrant timeline? Is this what's going on? Anyway, we do know that Twitter CEO Elon Musk is yet to give an official statement on the matter. At least the last time I checked, I haven't seen any official statement that he's released. Right, but I can only imagine what he would say. Is Elon Musk? It is the Elon Musk. Citizen FM 93.7. 5:50. We have just 5 more minutes to go. Let's see what we can take within the time that we have. So remember how I was talking to you earlier? Oh yeah, I was reading headlines earlier and I said something about the United States increasing military support for Somalia to fight against Al-Shabaab. Well, we know that for a minute, Somalia, one of the countries in the Horn of Africa, have been, going through a lot when it comes to this Al-Shabaab situation. So the U.S. has decided to increase its military assistance to see that they win the war against Al-Shabaab. It's the largest and most deadly Al-Qaeda network in the world. That's what the U.S. calls Al-Shabaab. 61 tons of weapons and ammunition. That's what they received in Mogadishu. Mogadishu is in Somalia, by the way. People that are listening, be taking notes. So. Quizzes is coming in later on. Yes, about 6:30 thereabouts. So just take notes. It's a Wednesday, so we're going around Africa today. Questions like, where is Mogadishu? May just come up. I said may. I'm not giving you expo. I'm just telling you what may or may not come up. Anyway. So the U.S. released a statement where they said they would support Somalia for a historic Somalia-led military offensive against Al-Shabaab extremists that has recaptured dozens of communities since August. And in a separate joint statement with other leading security partners, Qatar, Turkey, United Arab Emirates, and Britain, the U.S. said they will support Somalia's effort to manage weapons and ammunition that could allow the United Nations Security Council to lift its arms embargo on the country. All of these, why? To ensure that the country regains its peace and stability and just sanity at the end of the day, because it's been a pretty long year for Somalia. From there, let's go to Burkina Faso for a bit. My Burkina Bay people. You know that people from Burkina Faso are called Burkina Bay, right? Okay, good. So a number of thousands of people demonstrated today in Diapaga in eastern Burkina Faso to demand more security 3 days after a deadly attack was visited on their neighboring town. And death toll remains unknown. They haven't even found a figure. They haven't even pegged a figure to the number of people that died yet. See, a lot is going on around the world. It's a good time to just be very careful. And please stay sane. Stay very sane. Anyway, so as I said, there was a protest, so there were numerous signs on the demonstrators' placards and things that they held up. They walked the streets of the town of Diapaga in the province of Tapoa. Things like SOS, we have the right to life. What is our fault for being abandoned? Those were the things that they wrote on them. They were protesting, according to the governor of the region, who said an assessment would be drawn up as soon as possible. He said the terrorists cowardly attacked civilians. They ransacked and set fire to material goods. According to scientists, the Burkina Faso armed forces abandoned the town before the attack. Imagine that. The armed forces, oh my God. The armed forces abandoned the town before the attack. But again, this is a report from the residents. Maybe they're just a little unhappy, or the support didn't come in good time, but they did say that they did not feel any army presence at all. In fact, they felt attacked. They felt abandoned before the attack took place. And it's today that they did the demonstration, and the entire idea of the demonstration is to denounce the inaction of the authorities during the Pachaga tragedy, and to also demand protection and more security for all. Everyone deserves to be protected by the government. In fact, they said, we are citizens of Burkina Faso and we cannot be left at the mercy of the terrorist hordes. God, what a time, right? people. So we're about to round off now, but I have a few messages from Patrick here, and we need to read them before I leave. Is Twitter owner still sacking staff? The report I just read says on Saturday now, just on Saturday, there was another firing session that went on, another tsunami, clearing out people. And that's why Twitter shut down for a bit. I uninstalled my Twitter account like a month. Why? He said he uninstalled Twitter like a month ago. Well, I'm not sure you're alone. There are a lot of people who felt a certain type of way since Elon Musk took over. But I hope that your own reason is yours, because, I don't know, some people just feel like, oh my gosh, Elon Musk, no, I can't deal, But whatever your reason, Sha, is valid. Sorry, oh. So you're not feeling what we're feeling now? Oh, good for you. Anyway, as for the president-elect, he should start looking for ways to make Nigerians to love him. He should run an inclusive government. He should not say these people that don't give me plenty votes don't deserve more. He should also try to stop corruption. Nigeria as a nation cannot afford to continue to suffer corruption. He should always put the interest of Nigeria at first. He should always put the interest of Nigeria first. Oh, well said. A letter to the president. God, that's a good caption, a letter to the president. Yeah, well said though. Thank you for being a part of the short top of the hour, 6 o'clock. I'll be bringing you the major news at 6. Stay with us. Here is Jarabi, Sona Jarbate. Love her a lot. I love her a lot. I just like the twist of love her a lot. And that's why I'm saying that over and over again. Stay with us. It is an FM 93.7.